At 4,591 pounds, this is Jayco's J-Flight SLX 224BH, outside kitchen, no carpet, no slide, family bunkhouse travel trailer. It is extremely half-ton towable, and heck, even some SUVs with a larger towing capacity would be able to tow this. There are a lot of great things going on in this trailer. First, I'd like to point out the concentration of windows on the camp side of the RV. Lets in a lot of natural light, gives you a great view of your campsite. And as you can see on the windows closer to the bed, they have black pleated nightshades. These nightshades will make it fairly dark when you want to sleep. They'll help reflect some of the sunlight, keeping the trailer a little bit cooler. And if you look around the framing of the window, you will see that Jayco has like a wood frame around it. This is like an added feature. It just gives the blinds something to bite into when they screw it on. It makes it a little bit sturdier. It has more support. It's a nice add-on in the J-Flight SLX line. And there are windows on either side of the bed, both which are vented. So you can open up both windows, have a nice cross breeze while you're sleeping, help cool off the trailer. It's a nice feature in this unit. You'll notice that there isn't a wall dividing the front queen walk-around bed from the rest of the trailer. It's a 224 model. There's not a lot of room. So for privacy, they do include this curtain that you can see and a curtain track. So you can slide that across to divide the front bed from the rest of the trailer. Looking up at the ceiling, all of the lights on this side, so closer to me, on the roof, are on their own light switch by the door. And then all of the lights on the other side of the curtain, they're individually clicked on and off. So you can walk in the trailer, you can hit one switch, all of the lights in the kitchen area will go on. And then of course they're all individually shut off if you want to. But in the bedroom, you have the option of turning on which lights you want. So it's nice that there's a switch. You can turn on a bunch, but then they're all individually controlled. On either side of the bed is the floating wardrobes, which I like because it gives you that gap between the wardrobe and the sort of nightstand on either side. So you have room to, chuck a pillow over there, spread out your arms, whatever you like. And on either side of the bed are 110 volt residential style outlets. So if you want to charge a device or plug in basically whatever you want, there is outlets on either side of the bed. And of course, this bed does lift up for storage underneath. It has gas struts, which makes it very easy to do. And you'll see also that the bed platform is made out of plywood. You'll see plywood all throughout this trailer. It's just one of those things where when you buy a Jayco trailer, you're getting quality building materials like plywood instead of a chipboard or a particle board. For entertainment in this trailer, there is a iRV Technologies Bluetooth, AM/FM radio, play a CD, play a movie, HDMI input, USB input, media center, I guess I'm going to call it, that has an HDMI output. So if you wanted to add a TV to this trailer, you could mount it on the brackets that you can see on the wall. I've kind of just hung the HDMI cord off of it. And there is a matching bracket for that TV mount on the outside of the trailer that I'll show you when we go outside. So what you can do is you can use one TV for two purposes, have it in the bedroom here, or if you want, it easily lifts off and you can bring it outside and use the one TV inside or outside depending on what you'd like. We're going to swing around and take a look at the kitchen in this trailer. As you can see, there are two fully extending drawers, and the cupboard under the sink does have enough room for a waste bin. I really like what Jayco has done on these new 2020 J-Flight SLX series. First of all, they've updated the countertops with this pressed edge, solid surface like countertop. It has a new look for 2020. It's really sharp. You get a very nice, big, double sink. And probably the best feature, I think, in the new lineup is that they've added the Furrion 3-burner glass top stove oven. Why I really like it is that glass top recesses into the countertop, giving you a lot more surface to work on. And then what Jayco's done is they've matched the microwave and the fridge inserts to match the stove. So everything now has this clean, nice look. And I think it's quite an improvement on a entry-level J-Flight SLX trailer. This is something that you used to get in a straight J-Flight or even an Eagle, and now it's on these SLXs, which I think is fantastic. And we're just going to look at the floor for a minute. One thing I'd like to point out is there is no carpet anywhere in this trailer. There's no carpet, and you'll also notice there are no floor vents. So you have a wall ducted furnace heat system. So you don't have any floor vents on the floor. You have no carpet on the floor. It's a really nice feature to have. A new upgrade for 2020 that is really hard to see, but it's going to make a really big difference, is that the water heaters that Jayco is including on their J-Flight SLX line and their J-Flight line now all have electric heating elements in addition to gas, and they're all direct spark ignition. In prior years, this would have just been a gas-only hot water heater. And so the way you can tell inside the trailer is on your monitor panel here. If you see a gas switch and an electric switch, you know that you have the option to run this off of propane or electricity. And it's going to make a really big difference. And it's a nice feature to have. So that's how you can tell if that is in a trailer that you're looking at. And so now we'll take a look at the storage in the trailer. You have a nice big cupboard above the sink. You'll notice that Jayco has solid maple cupboard doors, and the cupboard framing in here, if you feel along the back, you'll notice that it's pocket screwed instead of stapled. It's a much sturdier way to make the cabinetry in these trailers. Nice big picture window along the dinette. Again, a new feature for 2020 is they've completely redesigned the upholstery. It, in my opinion, has a much nicer look, seems to be a lot thicker material, and you'll notice that underneath the dinettes are now cupboard doors, so you can access your storage without having to like flip up a cushion. You can just open up a door. So that's new for 2020. And it's hard to point out, but you'll see that underneath the table is a 110 volt power outlet, very conveniently located. And we'll take a look at the cabinets above the dinette. Fairly big cabinets. And while we're over here, I'm just going to take a sit down on the bed, and I'm going to show you the roof-mounted air conditioner. So you have one central AC, and it is ducted. You can see the ceiling ducts, and all the ceiling ducts are louvered and vented. So louvered means they open up, and you can turn them however you like, or you can close them. Not a feature you always get in a trailer of this size or this class. Jayco trailers are Jayco's J-Flight trailer is the #1 selling travel trailer line since 2005. It is not the cheapest line that you can buy. You can get cheaper travel trailers that have the same floor plan as this, but what you're not going to get is features like ducted air conditioning. You also see there are no controls on the ceiling grill assembly of the air conditioner. That is because it is all being controlled by the thermostat on the wall. So your furnace and the air conditioner are all going to be run off a thermostat. Features that you just don't always get in every trailer, but you do get in a Jayco J-Flight. And so there is a bit more storage in this giant pantry that I'm going to show you right now. It's a little tricky to get a good view of this pantry, but I think you can get the gist of it. You have two big cupboard doors, lots of place to store things, and then moving around to the rear of the trailer, you can see the two large double bunks. Jayco likes to keep things simple for us dealers to remember. So the way they said it is, for every person that the bed is rated for, so a single bed is be one person, they have an allotment for 300 pounds. So these are double beds, so double that. So each of these bunks can hold or has a rating of 600 pounds. And you'll also note that, these bunk mats are thick. That's almost a 4-inch bunk mat, which is going to make a very comfortable sleep. It's a lot thicker than a lot of other RVs in the industry. And then once again, as I lift this up, you'll see plywood instead of a chipboard or a particle board. And this bunk mat, this is a J-Flight SLX family trailer, entry-level trailer. Same bunk mat that you'll see in an Eagle or even a North Point. Top bunk has its own light, its own air conditioner duct. There's a curtain and 12-volt power, and of course a window. And then the bottom bunk has everything the same, bigger window, curtain, and it has 110-volt power. And then if I lift up this bottom bunk, which is going to be hard to do with one hand, if you see a finger pull like this, that means that there's going to be storage underneath the bunk that you can access from the inside. The outside, of course, is where your exterior kitchen is going to be located. And finally, we'll take a look at the bathroom and take a look at this shower. This is a massive shower. Look at that shower pan. It's huge. And a key feature in this trailer is the ceiling height. I'm 6'5", and there's still a good 4 inches above my head. This trailer has a 6'9" ceiling height. And when you look at that shower, there is a skylight above the shower, which gives you another several inches. So, even somebody like me who is very tall, easily I can stand in the shower and be very comfortable, especially with that large shower pan. And it does have a sink in the bathroom with the cupboard underneath and a mirror to help make things feel a little bit bigger, and so you can, check how your hair looks in the morning. Of course, there's also a roof vent and a fan. Before we do a tour of the exterior of this unit, I wanted to point out that we did order most of our trailers this year with an enclosed underbelly. It keeps a lot of dirt and grime off of your pipes and frames, keep everything aerodynamic, a little less wind drag, and generally just keeps everything protected underneath the trailer. And while we're here, you can notice the outriggers along the main I-beam of the frame. Jayco likes to have those outriggers no farther apart than 4 feet, which is a lot more than in a lot of other different RVs you can get. Helps keep the trailer supported a bit better. Right on the door, you'll notice the 2 plus 3 year warranty. Jayco's always provided a 2-year RV warranty, which has been best in class for ages. They now include a 3-year structural warranty, which basically means that you are getting the best in class RV warranty that you can buy. And this is a J-Flight SLX. You get the same warranty on this as you would a larger Eagle fifth wheel. Exact same warranty. So let's take a look at the outside of this trailer. First, here is your large pass-through storage compartment. Like, this thing is massive. Goes all the way through to the other side. When the bed lifts up, that is the story underneath. You can kind of see a tire peeking out in a microwave box. The tire usually lives on the back, and the microwave box will be gone when you pick it up. New for 2020 is the More Ride Sturdy Steps. We've decided to add this option to most of the trailers that we could this year. Gives you a nice support when you walk into the trailer. Of course, electric awning, and one of the nice features I like about this awning is that there are speakers in the top of the awning arms that when this awning is fully extended, points down at you where you're sitting and not over at your neighbors. I do like the look of these new silver painted steel wheels. Matches the new silver metallic exterior paint on the walls of the trailer. And of course, with every Jayco trailer, you're getting Goodyear radial tires. These are made in America, quality tires to have on any travel trailer. And one feature I always like to point out, and you can hear it better than you can see it, is underneath you have a galvanized steel wheel well. So in the odd event, and hopefully this never happens, you have a tire blowout, there is some protection where in a lot of other RVs, you basically just have the floor over top of the tire with no metal protection. And looking at the back, a key feature of this trailer is the outside kitchen. Complete with a sink with hot and cold water, 2-burner cooktop, and a little 110-volt refrigerator. So between this fridge and the fridge inside, you have a lot of fridge capacity. And this sink does drain into the gray water holding tank of the trailer, which is not always the case on these outside kitchens. On the back of the unit, we've added the optional roof ladder, which is a nice feature. You need to be able to get up to your roof to check things, so it's helpful to have a ladder. And here is that water heater that I was mentioning. Can't tell from the outside, but a new addition for 2020 is that now this is a gas electric direct spark ignition, meaning you can turn it on with the switch inside of the trailer, which is a huge improvement in this year. That mount on the back is where the spare tire would generally live. We just have it underneath the bed because we haven't put it on yet. Looking at the lights, all of the marker lights, tail lights are all LEDs. Of course, all the lights inside this trailer are LEDs. Actually, all the lights in this trailer are LEDs. And you'll notice that it is backup camera prepped. So if you do want to have a backup camera, you can talk to our parts and service department. That is very easy to add on. On the driver's side of the trailer, you will notice the hot and cold exterior shower. Don't always get that on a trailer of this size. And we'll just continue on the tour looking around. You can see at the front here, this is the other half of the baggage door compartment storage. I do like how they've matched the silver instead of just adding a white compartment door, which sometimes you'll see, because it's just easier to have a white door because you already have them. They've added silver door to match the rest of the trailer. Looking at the front tongue jack, you'll see we've upgraded to 2 30-pound bottles instead of the standard 20-pound bottles. It is a hidden option to be able to do this, and that's one of the benefits of buying a trailer from Glenwood RV Center. We've been doing this for so long that we know when there are options that generally are not visible to other dealers. Manual tongue jack, which can easily be replaced to a power if you'd like. Just talk to one of the salespeople here. And that blue sticker means that this is solar ready. So if you wanted to add a ground-based solar panel, it would easily just connect into that little outlet. So that is the tour of Jayco's J-Flight 224BH. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to contact us at Glenwood RV Center. We've been proudly serving Saskatoon and area for 51 years. Happy camping.